It's a beautiful day in Saint Louis. It's Citizens Day, Journée Citoyenne, and I'm out and about. And hey, I'll be speaking to the mayor of Saint Louis today. Let's head to the market first. There's construction going on here. Saint Louis keeps changing so quickly. So much has happened since I moved here. The storm came and took out my sail, throwing me up in a wave.
Bonjour Jocelyne, comment allez-vous?
Merci. Merci
beaucoup,
merci beaucoup.
Vous voulez voir quelque chose?
Oui,
Jus de pomme, sangria.
Caro, merci. Hein.
À bientôt.
Julia, tu veux servir
Une question, vous vendez tout? Alors, rien du tout, c'est des lots qui ont été gagnés et qui vont être distribués après.
And the wind it blew me, the fire burned my skin, but I still glow. I glow. The rain fell on me, and the wind it blew me, the fire burned my skin, but I still glow. This market is open every Saturday in Saint Louis, and people come from neighboring Switzerland and Germany. Some say it's now more expensive than it used to be. The fire burned my skin, but I still glow. I glow. The rain fell on me, and the wind it blew me. This bus goes from Saint Louis, France to Lorach in Germany. It started running about a year ago, and so I've never taken it before, and I really should. Real estate is booming here. This house, I was here when the construction started, and I love the fact that environmental issues are considered here. Now it's not perfect, it's like anywhere else on the planet. Recently we had an issue with our water here in Saint Louis because of pollution from the airport. A lot of environmental organizations are still fighting that battle. I recently joined one. It's called Chemin, F. I think F is Trois Frontières. That's the three borders, the Trois Frontières of Switzerland, France and Germany. But I still glow. I glow. The rain fell on me, and the wind it blew me, the fire burned my skin, but I still glow. I glow. The rain fell on me, and the wind it blew me. So today we're planting for Saint Louis is Citizens Day, le jour citoyen, and check out the plants.
Oui,
Oui?
la Miss journaliste internationale. Chanteuse, artiste,
Oui? Vous avez fait ça?
tout à la fois.
Ah, j'ai ramené mon... Our new mayor elected in March, Stephanie Gestai, is getting her hands dirty. Let's find out why. Pourquoi aujourd'hui c'est très important?
Mais aujourd'hui, il est important de pouvoir se regrouper pour le bien vivre ensemble. Pour cette journée de la citoyenneté, la journée citoyenne, il est important de s'engager, d'entretenir aussi notre ville, de faire en sorte que les gens se mutualisent. Et toute l'année, souvent, on fait le reproche que les choses ne sont pas bien entretenues, qu'il faut mettre un petit peu plus de bonne volonté. Et l'intérêt aujourd'hui, c'est de se retrouver en communauté, d'agir ensemble et pour le bien vivre de Saint-Louis et pour tout l'environnement que ça représente.
D'accord. Il y a aussi le match de paix.
Oui, oui. Absolument. Alors, en fait, ça fait quelques années maintenant. L'intérêt aussi, c'est de pouvoir regrouper ce moment interreligieux, hein, de pouvoir regrouper toutes nos communautés et de pouvoir marcher tout simplement, comme ça l'indique, pour la paix, pour le bien vivre ensemble. Là aussi, ça a toujours été un peu le leitmotiv de la ville de Saint-Louis, le bien vivre ensemble. Et on a hâte aussi de nous retrouver de nouveau ce soir pour cette marche et qui sera suivie par un magnifique concert de la paix. Donc voilà, encore un grand moment et un beau moment pour clôturer cette journée aujourd'hui.
Merci beaucoup.
Avec plaisir.
Ça? Ici, c'est bon, hein?
Oui, mets là où tu veux,
Ok.
comme tu veux. Là, c'est artiste.
Mais va, fond.
Comme tu veux. Il faut que la terre entre. Il faut que ça entre dans la terre.
D'accord.
La taille de la femme. Comme ça, tu peux.
You actually see me in this video. I can't even see myself.
En fait, on va planter comme ça dans le massif.
Oui.
Ah, j'ai oublié que c'était là. Va me filmer, madame le maire.
D'accord. Ça fait longtemps. Ça fait très longtemps. Oui, ça va.
Merci d'être là.
I'm not afraid. It's almost summer activities. I'm trying to book an appointment. I'm trying to get space for my children because it's really difficult to get space if you don't do it early. Sometimes just when the website is open for people to register, it's called Portia Familial. If you're late, you're going to be on the list at taunt. That's the waiting list. To get your children that space is going to take a miracle. So I always set the alarm and I try to apply very early. Once it's open, that early morning, I immediately apply. But I have a question to ask the department because I can't find that certain children of certain age have any activity for them. So I'm trying to call.
Veuillez patienter, un agent de l'accueil va prendre votre appel. Information, les services de la mairie sont ouverts du lundi au vendredi de 9h à midi et de 14h à 17h.
Before I couldn't do this. I couldn't make any calls because my French was terrible.
Directement en ligne. N'hésitez pas à aller sur www.fin-louis.fr pour trouver les renseignements nécessaires.
Madame, je m'appelle Madame. S'il vous plaît, j'ai une question. Si vous me contactez le bureau de sport, s'il vous plaît.
Le
bureau de sport.
Du sport. Un
Oui.
instant, s'il vous plaît.
Merci beaucoup.
Nous recherchons.
I spoke my French in Igbo. She said I should say it again.
Bonjour.
Bonjour madame, j'ai une question à cause de l'activité d'été. J'ai une question si vous avez un programme pour des enfants à partir de 12 ans.
Alors, notre programme
J'habite à
et
Saint-Louis.
du coup, nos activités
D'accord, c'est là-bas. Oh,
et
pas-
du coup,
Mhm.
et du coup, les animations, c'est à la journée. Donc,
C'est pour quel âge?
pardon?
C'est pour quel âge? À
Ce que je
partir
vous
de
ai dit, 6-15 ans. C'est pour les 6-15 ans.
6-15 ans, d'accord. Pour l'inscription, c'est où? C'est en ligne?
C'est en ligne, c'est sur notre portail famille. C'est à partir du dimanche.
Ah, d'accord.
Est-ce que vous aviez déjà un compte sur le portail
Oui,
famille?
oui, j'ai un compte.
Parfait. Et bah du coup, vous pouvez vous connecter sur le compte, vérifier que vous avez tous les documents nécessaires.
D'accord.
Et du coup, au 7 juin, vous pouvez faire la demande d'inscription.
D'accord. Mais aussi, j'ai vu une autre activité. Ça, c'est pour à partir de 9 h jusqu'à 11 h. Ça, c'est différent, hein?
Après, vous avez le service éducation qui organise également un accueil de loisirs, mais ça, c'est
D'accord.
ça.
D'accord, oui. Ok, c'est différent.
Oui.
Ok. Merci beaucoup, madame.
Mais les inscriptions sont aussi sur le portail famille pour le service éducation.
D'accord, ok.
Et vous retrouvez toutes nos informations sur notre site internet, hein, si jamais, ville de Saint-Louis. Hein.
Oui, dans mon compte, il m'a demandé pour l'école actuellement des enfants, mais mon fils, il est maintenant comme ça. Oui, je n'arrive pas de ajouter le collège. C'est juste élémentaire, je ne
Oui,
comprends.
c'est pas grave, vous mettez autre.
Ok, d'accord, ok.
Comme ça vous bloque pas.
Ok,
Voilà.
ça marche. Merci, madame.
Mais il n'y a pas de quoi, belle journée à vous.
Bonne journée, au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Yeah. So I was trying to say that some time back, I just could not do this many years ago. I've been in France since 2019. And then I couldn't say a word. Okay more. Oh la la. But now, and you know the thing is about learning languages, that every time you remember who said something to you, who taught you a particular word. I think I remember each word, not each word, but most of the words. Sorry, I have a call. Gloria.
Hi, sis.
Hi, Sava.
Hello?
So how are you?
Hello?
Hi.
I'm okay.
Sorry, so I apologize. I got a call. So I was saying, I remember everyone, not really everyone who taught me every word that sorry. I remember how I learned each word and who taught me that particular word in French. But I think a lot of my vocabulary would come from my French teacher, Madame Sibidetzel, and also Madame Frédéric. And what's my other French teacher? I can't remember her name. Yes, and Madame Sarah. If you learned French close to the guy in Saint Louis, Ophi French class. Yes, so I learned French. Those words I think I remember I learned from them. But there are some other friends who would correct me or tell me, oh, this is how you say this or you say that, when I was struggling. Well, of course I'm still struggling. But so I remember each one who helped me learn French. But I know my journey was slow and difficult. Why? Because I did not understand the importance of not speaking English at all. Just try to speak just the language that you're learning. And because I had to communicate one way or the other. So if I found anyone who spoke English, I'll be so happy. But it affected me. So some people were learning French. Some people even told me, oh, I want to learn English. I want us to speak English so I can learn English. And then I'll do that and forget my own, forget myself. I forget that I need to also learn French and at least to get a job. And then when I at some point, it's still difficult for me. I still just speak English, yeah. But there are some, but now, new friendships, I try to just stick to French so that I can improve. So if you're coming to a place where some people want to learn English, some of them have jobs, so think about yourself and just stick to try and speak French to them, no matter how difficult it is. I mean, of course, you wouldn't blame me because I couldn't say any word in French. So now that I'm able to say some words, I try to speak more French as much as possible. Where you see me, c'est pas toujours. I also want to talk about my children. You know, my children will switch. They could speak English before they came to France. So my children started switching some words, and then they will say, "I did not arrive to finish it." I said, "I don't understand. Did you finish it or not?" They said, "Yes, but I did not arrive to." I said, "I don't understand what is I did not arrive to." I later realized that it's like French, je n'arrive pas, je n'arrive pas, or I arrived. I'm like, what kind of English are you speaking? And then they say, I will conseiller you, like I will advise you. I'll conseiller you. Oh my God. And now, because my French is better, I realize that there's some words that even when I tried, I don't remember those words in English anymore. I want to say you're going to pay in installments. I'll say, oh, we're going to pay philosophy. I'm like, hold on, your brain has really switched. And before, when you see me typing an email in French, you think I know what I'm doing. It's with a translator, DeepL or Google Translate. But I realized that DeepL had better translation. So I would use DeepL. I'll just copy, paste. I don't even, because I don't know. I believe that the translation is good. But as I became better, I would go through and realize that what I actually wanted to say wasn't what it was translated into. So that means, I'm better now. So I could say, no, this is not actually what I meant. In fact, one of my accompagnator, a lady who works with me, I wrote an email to her and I said to her, I did translation. I said to her that I have an event, my children, I think I said, I said I had driving classes. And then she saw me, I said, oh, how was your diving? I said, diving class? She said, yeah, you said in the email that you're going for diving classes, plunge. I said, me, plunger? She said, yeah. I said, oh my God, no, that was a mistake. She said, because she was surprised. She's like, diving. No. So because I had faith that the translation was good, so I just sent the email. Anyway, it's a journey and we'll get there. Anyway, guys, I'll be packing up my laptop. I have somewhere to go. I'm going to the library to study. Staying at home, I won't be able to study that much. So see you soon.